Hey guys, today I am heading into the bunkers on the east side of Loring Air Force Base. These bunkers that we are going to see held munitions and missiles for nuclear bombs. So I shot a video here a while ago and I didn't have a lot of information, so it was basically my guess as to what we were seeing. But thankfully I have had a lot more information since then, and I do know that these bunkers, or igloos they're also called, stored munitions and some missiles for the nuclear bombers. So going through this gate, on the right hand side there are some really nice hiking trails and a nice welcome center, so I'd recommend checking that out as well, provided that they're open. I've already been through here before, so I don't have a need to go in there, but it's really informative and the trails to hike on are really well kept and they are very nice. Along the ways they have some informational plaques telling you types of trees and flowers and just different things in the area, so that's pretty neat and educational as well. So this is the road that leads down to the bunkers. I do want to film this road just so you kind of have an idea of where you're going if you've been down here or if you haven't been down here before. So just going to film a little bit of the ride. There's a really nice bog out here as well, so we might get lucky and see some critters, but either way we are headed to the bunkers. This is in Limestone, Maine. So Loring Air Force Base in Limestone, Maine. The Air Force Base has since been closed down, but the area is still in operation. They have what you call Loring Job Corps, and they have all other types of buildings within what used to be the entire Air Force Base. This area encompasses quite a few hundred acres. It's quite a large area. It's like its own kind of mini city, if you will. Back when it was functioning, they housed people. They had all kinds of facilities. They had laundry. They had a big dance hall or a gathering hall. They had libraries and churches and you name it. So many different things in this area. This is just one small part that we're going to see. Now up here on the left is one of the bogs, and it's called Beaver Bog, and it's really kind of nice to check out. Sometimes if you have extra time, you could just sit here and watch the birds and the animals. I don't see any critters floating around this morning, but that's okay. That's Beaver Pond is what they call that, not bog, pond. There's another little boggy area over to the right hand side where I've seen a lot of waterfowl, ducks and such, so we'll see if we can find any of those. Just barely start to see some of the bunkers peeking up over the hillside there. So I am on my lunch break, so I've got to make this a quick drive through. but I wanted to take the chance because this is over an hour. It's about an hour and a half away from my house, so it's hard for me to just come out here just to film. So I wanted to take advantage of being nearby where my work is only about 15 to 20 minutes away from here. So I figured I would utilize being close and come out, just checking the little bog over here to see if I can see any animals, but I don't see anybody yet. That's the great blue heron pond that we just passed. And you can see some of the trail signs there. I haven't actually done full loops or the entire walk just yet, but I definitely will. And right here you can see a little map. We'll go ahead and check that out real quick. So this is showing the East Loring Trail map. So you can see this is a trail that I've been on frequently. There's the East Loring Trail. You've got the Beaver Pond Trail, and then the East Loring goes up here. This is what we're gonna do today. We're gonna drive around, and this is the area that the bunkers are in. This is the airstrip, and you can see the other portion, but you can just tell how big of an area it really is. It's humongous. It's like a whole new world out here. You can see one of the garages there, and behind that garage is a storage facility. Let's go check them out closer. All right. So I apologize for the low light. It is a pretty dreary day today. Let me put my seatbelt on here, excuse me. So it's been kind of raining and storming on and off. So it's just gonna be par for the course. Gonna be a little gloomy. So I made a post earlier, and I just wanted to say a big thank you to everybody who has wished me well. I am having a tough time being human, I guess. And so I just requested that you guys could send me some positive vibes, and you've done that, and I really appreciate it. We're just going to check out this map as well. This one gives a more in-depth look. All right. All right. So some of this filming is going to be just me out the side of my window here. You can see that storage facility just behind it. We are going to go by it, so you'll see it a little bit more up close. The first time I ever came out here, I saw the cutest bunch of fox kids roaming around this bunker that we're about to pass. They were so adorable. Just playing around like nothing, you know, like it's their own little, well, it is their own space. It was pretty cute. So you've got all these empty bunkers. Some of them are being utilized. The one we're going to pass up here is, they call it the Bat Bunker. and they have done it up so that they can actually house bats in there, which is kind of interesting. I'm not sure if they still do, but I know that they have. You can see some other bunkers and some more storage facilities. We will go in one of the bunkers, but I'm going to choose one of the larger ones. This is building 246. Honestly, I'm surprised with the way the world is going right now that they haven't reopened this place. But it could be too far beyond repair, I guess. Who knows? We've got building 248 right there. There's another storage facility. 249. And I do believe that that storage facility there is the one that had a nuclear accident way back in the day. Obviously, it had been contained and taken care of, but there was a reported accident or spillage of something. I'm not quite sure. I don't know the details, so don't quote me. Got 251. Really small one up here. See that one there? See how much smaller those are by the berm size in comparison to the ones beside it that are quite a bit longer and bigger. This is actually kind of perfect weather for taking pictures. It gives it an ominous feeling. Just to kind of show you a little bit about this one, this smaller one. Nobody's here, so I'm just gonna leave my car running. This one's kind of interesting because there are some shelving units left in here. And funny or not funny, interesting enough, when I went in here for the first time, I actually got really dizzy. It was a very weird feeling. You can see a lot of the old equipment that they had and the blowers, the duct system, some birds' nests. Checked for asbestos. What's interesting is the last time I came here, this was shut. So it has been since opened, which is curious. All right, mosey out, go check out the rest. Here is building 284. This one also has some storage facilities, some storage shelves in it. And we're coming up to building 282. This is one of the larger ones, so we'll go check it out. So you can get an idea of the different sizes. It's really pretty with all the wildflowers. Oh, we got a bird in here, so be careful. telling you guys, but actually telling myself to be careful. So this is a double door. And I would assume that if it's the double doors like that, it's more likely that this housed some of the missiles, but I could be wrong. So please don't quote me on that. It almost looks like a partial door in the back. But maybe that's just an optical illusion. There's a fog in here. It's kind of spooky, ominous. You see that? Mist. I wonder if it's a spirit. Little birdie feather. All right, so that was 282. We've got 281 coming up. That's another double door. This is 280. Now the Maine Forest Service uses this one. You can see they've got their logo on that. There's another double door one there. The scenic overlook is not much of a scenic overlook. I don't recommend it. 278. Likely 276, but I couldn't see the number on that one. Oh, no, this is 276, so that must have been 277. Coming around the loop, so we're going to pass bunker number 273, and we're also going to pass the storage facility that is over here as well. So that is 273. Facility here. I just passed someone in a Subaru. So somebody else is out here. Now we are passing 267. This is another one of the double door facilities, bunkers. This door says caution asbestos, number 263, and this is the facility that has supposedly had a nuclear accident. Apparently this had been filled in with cement, so I believe that is solid cement, but I'm not sure how deep it is. But they had filled it in to help prevent any leakage. Alright guys, well that was a quick tour. Sorry it was so quick, but I have to go back to work. So I hope you have a great day, and thank you for joining me. Take care.